the season of the year where I basically just struggle with like everything, so which is a bit of an exaggeration, but like the heat just takes it out of me. So it's I have got the aircon in the office. I'm not currently using it, but like it's here for when we need it. My pages aren't curling yet, but I fear it is imminent. So fingers crossed, like we can delay that as long as possible. But I have noticed that the pages of my journal are curling, and all I can think, someone messaged me on Instagram and suggested, because I asked what it could be. I have quite like clammy hands, and they said it could be moisture from my hands transferring onto the paper and making the pages curl, which is so annoying because it just annoys me that the pages go like that, but I'll just have to live with it. It's just so annoying. But right now I am working on my plan with me for last week. Just a moment of silence for the fact that I'm almost caught up. Like, I'm amazed. So I've done, like, over the weekend I did I think 4 plan with me's. Yeah, 4, and now I'm on my 5th. It's Monday right now, so I've got the mystery cutting in the background, like not currently because I paused it. This is the thing with summer, like I've got to think about, are the rabbits making noise? Is the graph tape making noise? Is it light enough in here? Or like, well, because I have the curtains closed because of the sun. There's so many things that make vlogging even harder in the summer, but I think I've decided I'm just gonna try and care a little bit less about like the aesthetics of the vlog, and we'll just see what we can do with the circumstances that the planner has put me in because it's summer. So I did have a change of plan. As I said, I'm using the Miami kit. So the reason I'm using this is because Lando won his first Formula 1 race and the GP was held in Miami. So I just have to commemorate that. But I really wanted to use the Bluebell Woods kit because I made Tom like go to a Bluebell Woods with me. I found one on Google like only like 10 minutes away, and we had a little wander around. It was really cute, and I was like, great, I'm gonna use the Bluebell kit because it's the whole theme. And then Lando won the GP. So I'm just finishing up cutting the mystery, and I've also been doing just like the premium mat for orders, so I can put those together shortly. I had a couple of bits already cut, so that was good, and then I've got like one kit, a bunch of mini kits, and just some like random bits and bobs, a couple of monthlies as well that need to be dusted. So when I've done that, I will put them away in my premium mat extras box, which is getting really heavy now. And then I'm going to collate the weekly kits from last week's releases because I've cut them all up but I haven't finished collating them, which is super fun because we get to use the collator. I honestly look forward to using it every week. Well, I say every week. I've had it for like 2 weeks. Well, like 2 weeks worth of releases. But yeah, it's just so good. And like, obviously it's a little bit iffy. Reasons I mentioned, like the jogger isn't working yet, and that like the last couple of sheets for every kit like don't properly collate. But like, it's still such a big time saver. So I've got these ready to collate, and the weekly kits, like the full weekly kits. So I'm gonna go and do that now. So while I was collating, I did look at the jogger and I'd taken it apart. A lot of the screws were missing, so most pieces where it was attached by a screw, it had like one on either side, and on all of my parts I only had 1 screw where there should have been 2. So I wondered if maybe like that was causing the issue, and luckily I actually did have some screws that fit, so I tightened it all back up, put screws where they were missing, and unfortunately it still doesn't work. So I think it may be more of like an electrical fault than like something wrong with the hardware. So I think I'll just leave it for now. Like, it's not a deal breaker that it doesn't jog, and then if it ever has to go in to be like properly serviced, or if something else breaks, when it like goes in to like see a professional, I'll just mention it, and hopefully it's something that they'll be able to fix. But like I say, it doesn't like make or break anything. It would just be like nice if it actually did jog. So yeah, at least I've like looked into it now, so I know the answer to that problem. So I've just had an idea, which is a very dangerous statement. I'm so close to being done with the mystery kit, but I've just decided I want to look at this instead. So one of the things I was going to talk about on Monday until I forgot was, I think I did mention it briefly, I am not really like forward planning, because I have my memory planner, like my vertical memory planner, which is basically like my sticker book, and then I have my journal, which I'm really enjoying using at the minute. I've combined like my to-do lists with a little bit of journaling, like I'm dipping my toe. I'm just trying to write something each day, and honestly it's getting a lot easier. Like I feel like I want to write more, and I'm like thinking, oh, I want to write that down, rather than before it was like, I don't know what to write, I feel silly writing to my future self. But now I'm just like, oh, I really want to put this in my journal. So that's really nice, and I wish someone had just told me to like just try it and like keep going, because it really has just become like a nice thing that I just had to like persevere with. So if you find journaling hard, maybe just like try and put something each day, and you'll find that it does get a lot easier, and like you don't feel as weird like about it. I don't know why it felt weird to me, but now I don't know. Anyway, so I'm doing that, which is, it's a little bit, it's not forward planning, it's very like current. So I'm typically writing in the morning like my to-do list for the day, and then throughout the day I'm just writing bits and bobs. I don't know why I'm sat on the floor. Wait, it's because what I'm going to show you is down here. So I was saying to Kat, I was like, and to Tom, but like Tom wasn't as helpful. I am really not forward planning. Like I have Notion for like projects and stuff, but I don't really like, even like stuff for like in a couple of days time, I haven't written it down, like what I'm doing. I have my Google Calendar, but I don't check in with that at all. That's for like timed appointments almost. And I did try and time block, but I just don't think time blocking is a thing that necessarily works for me super well. So I want like somewhere to like brain dump, possibly like, not projects, because projects is on Notion and I'm happy with that. But just something like a little bit more flexible that can be kind of future dated, because the thing with my journal, I really like it, but I will like just add like headings for where the new day begins as I get like to that point on the page, so I don't like already map out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, etc. So let me grab what I think I'm gonna try. Imagine if it's not even in here. Wait, I actually don't think it is. Why am I just sat on the floor? No, I can see it, it's up there. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, so I bought this on Facebook a while ago, literally just for like nostalgia's sake. Like I didn't have any plan for it. It's a Foxy Fix, it's a rings, and I am thinking, okay, white's definitely not the best for like dirt. It's not actually dirty yet, but I think in like, it's definitely catching some weird shadows. I am thinking I try and put my journal in a rings and I can move things around. Is this chaotic? Maybe. I mean, I obviously can't put this journal in my rings because this is an A6, and I don't really want to cut down. Do I mind cutting down? No, I don't want to cut this one down. If I had it in person, I probably would, because I'm feeling very like I want to do this now. But like it's just so cute, and I don't think I'm that attached to the Tomoe River paper. It's nice, but like I'm sure I could just print myself. Can I buy Tomoe River paper? I know it's really annoying to print on. My friend Jenny, who used to own does own the Chelsea Paper Company, she's tried printing on it and I think it like slips or something. But will I hate this? I mean, this is not really my planner of choice. I did like the Lush leather. I had it in a pink. It was very pretty. I mean, I'm not bothered. Basically, I want like, I don't even know if I will use this. I'm gonna try it. I basically just want to be able to move the pages, and then I was thinking I could have like, you know, like is it like a Dutch door? And I don't know, like I just think it would be fun. And if I make inserts myself, I can just make whatever inserts I need. Did you know Plannerface started as an insert shop? Very weird. I printables though, definitely not like printed, I could never. But yeah, so that is what I'm thinking I might try. I'm sorry if I've had to blur anything, like because the mystery is just like around. The annoying thing is that I don't have like any personal inserts at all at the minute, because it would definitely be like prudent to test it with something before I go and buy a bunch of stuff. I have printer paper, we could just cut down printer paper. Do I have a punch? I've got some plain A4 paper, like it's just like the most basic copy paper, but it will do. So I think I will just try and print like grid on it for now, and then we can try and do some like fancy inserts tomorrow if there's anything I think I want. So I'm just exporting my plan with me, so that video will actually go up on time, which is very exciting. I thought I would show you where I ended up with the inserts. So I do really like what I've done so far. I don't like the planner. I think I don't like the colour. It's really floppy. I am wondering why I bought it. Well, I know I bought it because I just wanted something Foxy Fix. If you've not been in the planning community a long time, Foxy Fix were this company who seemingly just disappeared. I don't know if we ever found out like what happened. If we did, I don't remember. But they made these like really lovely leather planner covers. This is the Lush leather, which is one of their like later ones before they stopped making them. It was quite new, and I did have one at the time. It was pink. I think I've got a setup video of it actually on my channel. Maybe I even have setups of other planners from them. So they made these lovely TNs and ring planners, and then they just disappeared one day, and I don't know why. And it's just, it was a real kind of shame, because they're really lovely, and you could customize them. You could choose like your colors, your like string color. But yeah, so I just bought one because I just didn't want to not have one, which is not the best reason to get one. But anyway, so I cut myself some inserts. I'm not 100% sure they're the right size, but I basically have like just written how I would in my journal. Like I'm using the little date stamp, I'm using the stickers, got my to-do list, and like journaling a little bit. And then this is basically what I wanted. So I've done like a little brain dump. Also ignore like my writing. I'm just trying to like not be a perfectionist in this planner. So like if my writing looks a bit crap, it does. So anyway, I've got my little brain dump, and I've basically cut the sheet, cut the gaps in the holes so that I can just like press it in the planner like this. And then when I get to like the next day, I can just move it. And I'm hoping that I like it. I have been removing the sheets from the planner just to like write a little bit more easily, because it's so floppy. It's not the most fun to write in it, which I mean, I could just get like a page lifter thing. So maybe I'll do that. I'm trying to not like just buy a bunch of personal things, because personal sized ring things, because I don't know if I'm going to stick to it yet. But I'm also like not really missing the Tomo River paper. So if it turns out that I can't print on it, which I don't think I can, I did watch a video and it seems like you have to do it sheet by sheet. So I can't do that. No, too much for me. Either just buying personal sized dot grid inserts and then like setting my printer to be personal sized as the page and printing directly on them, or I would just cut them myself. It depends if I find cutting them like too tedious or not, because I don't really like making inserts, but like maybe I could do it. So yeah, so far I'm liking it. Obviously like this paper's not great, but yeah, I think it could be a fun option. And it also solves my other worry, which is the fact that I'm using stickers in this. I mean, so far, like it's fine. It's not really like affecting it, but I'm also kind of minimalist in the way I use stickers in this, because I don't want it to get too bulky. So rings would solve that problem, because obviously you can just like take them out. So yeah, I think I like it, but time will tell. So I need to finish packing up the mystery. I did it like via the collator. So because the collator only has 6 bins, I collated the like full standard vertical kit, which is the 6 pages, and then I collated the 3 full-size add-on pages, so the box, the glitter, and the mystery add-on. I did those separately, and then I'm just gonna like sandwich them together and put all of the little extra sheets, so like the die cut, the deco page, the fashion add-ons, the washi, the 50mm, sandwich them in between, and then that's my collated mystery kit. So it's definitely saved me a lot of time. I've done the premium one, so I need to finish removal today, do the journaling kits, and then I think we are done with mystery, so I will put those in the envelopes, and then I would like to do the rest of my orders so that when I do a post run tomorrow I can just like drop everything off, and then we will design for the week, because that's the only thing that's kind of, it would have been better if I'd done it earlier in the week, but also like when it's a mystery week, everything is like, schedule is not really optimal, but I've actually done quite well with the mystery thanks to the collator, so I'm not feeling too behind. So yeah, let's go and do the, well, you won't come and do the mystery because you can't see it, so I will go and do the mystery, and then we will pack some orders. So I just punched them a little bit wonky. I had the hole punch in the wrong position, but I've made myself some slightly nicer inserts. I'm still like very much a beginner at like trying to figure out what I want. But I put like a little border around the dot grid. Weirdly, it didn't print the like outside border, but that's fine. It's probably like a printer margin thing. But I've got them double-sided now, which is super fun because I do not want to write on plain paper. I did actually end up ordering a planner. I'm trying to not like just buy a bunch of personal things. I've ordered a purple Filofax off eBay, and I'm absolutely thrilled to be able to have found one. It's like a really pretty lavender colour. So we'll see what that's like. I actually started my whole planner journey in a Filofax, so it's feeling really kind of like full circle to be trying a Filofax again. I have been in like quite a few other ring planners since, so it's not like I'm a stranger to rings, but my issue with them like normally is like the committing to using all the pages. So that's why I'm starting off super simple and literally just doing like dot grid for like daily pages. I'm not really doing any kind of structured thing at the minute. What I'm going to do is like use it and see what I feel like I need as a result of using it, rather than what I would normally do is set up a ring planner based on like how people on Instagram have it set up and what I think I like the look of, rather than what I think I actually need and will use. So we're gonna kind of flip my usual routine on its head and be, what's the word, like responsive rather than like predictive. I don't know if that's a thing. So it is Thursday and I just cracked my knuckle. I hate doing that. So it's Thursday and I have done the post run, mystery shipped, orders have shipped. I'm at 0 open orders, which is amazing. So I need to think about new releases. I did a little bit of designing last night and I finally worked on the transparent like line art stickers. I don't know if I fully explained on the vlog like what my idea was, but basically I wanted to do a bunch of sheets where it's just like black line illustrations. So I haven't done them all yet, but I've got some little dogs. We've got a little coffee shop one, which I love. We have got some frames, which I thought would be really pretty for like just decorating your pages. There's a bakery one. I've done like a little beach one, a selection of doors, and I'm like extra chuffed because these are from an artist who is very local to me, like in the same county, and it's just very exciting to be using like a local artist. I don't really like have any, I mean, we're not friends, but like I don't have any like local business connections that often, so it's fun to find someone nearby. So I have a bunch more of those to release, and I'm wondering about doing them on quarter sheets as well as the large sheets, because like, I mean, they're very big, but I'm imagining them in like my journal, but like even maybe in the journal you might want them smaller. So I think I will do a quarter sheet version as well of each of them, so maybe I won't do as many designs. I don't know, we'll see how I get on. And then there was some farm artwork that I really want to use for a vertical weekly kit, so I need to have a look at that. I saw it on Etsy a couple of days ago, so I will be designing that, and I don't know what else I'll find, but I'm gonna just have like a big design day today, catch up on that, and that's probably about it really, because like it's the tomorrow, so today has to be a design day. So I ended up reformatting an older kit. This is coffee shop themed artwork that came out about 3 years ago, and I have had a couple of requests to bring it back, and I thought it was the perfect time. It's sort of spring summer themed, but also kind of anytime themed. Really love the colours. I did change them a little bit from the first time I released it, so it was fun to kind of go back and do it again. I also lost my original file, so I had to redesign it anyway, but I'm going to choose to see it as a win because it means the kit looks different and I can use it again, because I used it when it came out and like it won't look exactly the same now, so that's fun. And then this is the other kit that I designed. So it's called On the Farm, and the boxes are like farm animals and like farm imagery, and it's so pretty. I just love the colours as well. Like they're not like, I wouldn't have put them as like farm colours, but they're just really pretty and summery, and I think it's really cute. So those were the 2 weekly kits, and then I'm just doing the mini kits now because I'd already designed the standard vertical boxes, but I just filmed the mini kits because I was running a little bit behind. And then I did go ahead and make some quarter sheet versions of the transparent sheets that I showed you. So I'm just tweaking a couple of cut lines here that had to be sort of manually fixed. And then, yeah, this is me putting together the cut lines so that I can cut them for photos. I did 8 designs, and there's like a bunch of different sheets. You can see them, like cats and baking and the beach. And I have other ones as well that I want to bring out, so I'm going to work on those soon, but I think they're really cute. I'm going to end the vlog here, but I really hope you enjoyed the video, seeing me kind of experiment with my personal planner crisis. I am feeling so settled in my vertical memory planner, but it's just my journal. My battery just died. Yeah, so like I was saying, happy with my memory planner. It's just my journal. I want it to be more of like a forward functional place as well. And when it's just a blank notebook, I don't feel like I've got the, I don't know, like the structure to actually try and like have different sections. And don't want to overcomplicate it too much. I just want to have just a few more sections. So I will probably show you in the next video, like hopefully my new planner will be here by then, because it's eBay, I don't really know when it's going to come, but hopefully that won't be too long, and then we can sort of have a look at like properly moving into it. Like I mean I'm going to give it a good go now because I've done my double-sided inserts. But yeah, I'd be really interested to know if any of you are still in rings. I have found like a few people in rings looking for inspiration, but mostly it seems to be like the bound book journals. So yeah, we'd be really interested to know if any of you are in rings. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Oh, there may not be a there probably won't be a studio vlog next week because I am going to be traveling over the weekend, so there'll probably be a plan with me because I've got a bunch to upload, so just letting you know.